Cheshire Cat gets a bash. Era is going to have another death pulse in one, but this Echo Stomp could actually set up the kill. He doesn't have enough mana for it, though. Oh, no, he's about 3 mana short. Now Yapzor comes in. Brain Sap. Era stays alive on about 11 HP. Now the Echo Stomp onto Yapzor into a bash. They will still draw the first blood. Bane gets credit for it, but not the target they wanted. How unfortunate for the Elder Titan. Literally 3 mana short to get off that Echo Stomp.
Oh, that's pretty tough. Really good for PR, though. The fact that they're able to get at least 1 kill out of it. Looks like Era's just going to do a little bit of jungling, try to stay in this. But
the lone druid X into Torrent, but he gets an entangle off. Kunkka gets pushed back. The boat's still going to fly through. Can they kill him here? Oh, the bugs actually wake him up from the nap. That's so unfortunate for PR. Now got him. Caught by the lasso. Does not have enough mana for the time lapse. Just barely gets the mana now. They're going to dive pretty deep here. Escape on the back foot. The lone druid, the first to fall. Keizu flying around the tree line, just staying in fogged. Very nicely done there. Synderen very low on mana, puts a lot of damage back into the Weaver. He'll run onto the fire. Oh, that's a free kill for Keizu and a misplay for Goddam. PR just in so deep here. Dazzle will die to the Nightmare. Nice setup from J4, but now it's Era. UnderShock going to be put in the grave with that extra time. Now J4 with nowhere to go will get cleaned up, and in the end, Escape take a pretty decent fight. Pretty big misplay there from the Weaver to end up killing himself. It's a 1K net worth swing in favor of Escape Gaming.
Yeah, that was huge advantage for Escape at the end. They just super messed up, and that was on Weaver. I don't think he realized on Weaver.
Keizu, he's caught by the X. UnderShock might be able to bring him down here, but Lasso at the last second, he does manage to get off the boat. This is going to mitigate a lot of damage. Super close call. A lot of reinforcements coming for the Radiant, though. Goddam should be able to clean this up. UnderShock will just barely live. Great use of the boat there to delay himself and stay alive.
Oh, he was so dead if he didn't boat there. The amount of damage he stopped was incredible. Nice rotation from Goddam as well to guarantee the back kill. He really wanted to outplay him there, and he was close. If Weaver didn't show up, I think he had that kill.
Yep. 6-3 now. Power Rangers they're going for Era. It looks like time dilation's already been used, but now Keizu reinitiates. He does have a lasso. Earth Splitter flies through, going to be off the mark. Now the lasso comes out on a Cheshire Cat. The damage ticking him low, but he does have a time walk. He survives through the initial burst. Era coming in. A few more auto attacks. They will get the kill. It's another disastrous trade for PR. They don't defend the tower, and in the end, they only lose their Faceless Void without finding a kill of their own, though maybe I spoke too soon. Here we go. Boat coming in onto Era. Davy Jones connects. The Torrent follows up, but Synderen nearby. Does he have a grave? He does, but not enough mana. A couple of stick charges might be enough to top him off. Nightmare onto Synderen. Now the Fiend Script. They're doing a good job controlling this Dazzle. Echo Stomp into Kunkka Tidebringer. Destroys the Shadow Priest. Now Era on the run. Maybe an Echo Stomp can set this up for a kill, but nope. Elder Titan short on mana. It does, however, give the vision for an X, and there's that catch from Power Rangers we were talking about. A double kill now from UnderShock. With the maxed out Tidebringer, Phase Boots, Drums. That's a pretty big amount of damage he can do every 4 seconds.
Yeah, they messed up pretty bad. Trying to save Sin. They just should have ditched him really hard. There was no reason Era should die for that at that point. They kept him alive and let him die.
PR know exactly what's going on. Now the bear moves in. They might be able to just catch the bear here. X into Torrent. Now with the minus armor, it falls fast. They don't have it quite yet. They actually grave the bear. Now the Chrono on 3. Synderen, he'll be the first one to go down. Now the boat flying through. Got him, caught by the lasso. The Reaper's Sight. They finish off the Weaver, but it will come at quite the cost.
I think that's worth it.
2 supports and a bear, and they stop the Roche. Not too bad for PR, but it's not over yet. The bear continuing to pursue. Once a J4, Radiant slowly burning him down. If he gets an Entangling Claw, this could be deadly, but they'll just resummon it back. Echo Stomp from Bignum. Not going to connect. It looks like Power Rangers will get out without losing any more.
Yeah, they were really worried about losing the bear there, I think, because if the bear goes down, they're dead for Radiance on 100 seconds, and that would have been way...
Just uses his Manta, might try to juke it out.
Well, they know it's fake now.
Uh-oh. He's in a lot of trouble here. Silence, magnetized lasso. He does have a time walk if he can survive through this initial round of damage, but no. Perfectly timed Reaper's Scythe. Era gets credit for that kill, and Cheshire Cat in the grave for 80 seconds with no buyback.
That's so tough. As soon as the lasso happens, he just looks at the map and he's like, oh, where's my...
Kind of misleading, though. Yeah, they think he's back tucked in the tree line, but it just clipped him right here as he was on his way out.
Kunkka doesn't realize that he's dead now. But,
oh my. He does not TP out fast enough, and they get a freebie here. He does buy his Crystallis before he dies, so at least doesn't lose much. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Earth Splitter catches on Koikva. Bignum, is he in trouble here? This is kind of an awkward engagement. Bignum's going down. Now Cheshire Cat, he time walked in. He will have another one up in a few seconds, but they're going to try to chase this down, it looks like. Bat Rider will have a blink, but no follow-up, and PR just losing heroes all over the map now. As well, more towers getting taken out. Fiend's Grip used on the Spirit Bear. Shallow Grave also used on the Spirit Bear. The Bear will stay true to its course, finish off the tower, and now another Nightmare. The Bear will finally die. Bane getting credit for that one, so he does get a 300 gold bounty, and the Weaver does chase down the Dazzle. It's not too shabby, but now the follow-up. They find J4 in the tree line. He'll be the first to fall. They dusted, hoping to catch the Weaver, but he was already in the lane, and they're not going to be able to grab him this time.
That's an okay trade. They got a tower. They got a Bane kill.
Just a downward spiral. Now a 5k net worth lead for them as they start to tighten the noose around this tier 2 tower in the mid lane. Bear in the front lines once more. There is no resummon for 85 seconds, so if it dies here, it's pretty bad. Chronosphere connects on Era as well as the Bear. Both going to be flying overhead. Era will die. He's the mech carrier, and now a bash on the Bear. Savage Roar does create some space, but now Goddam comes in. Nightmare, they finish it off. And now Escape are on the back foot. They need to get the hell out of here. Koikva trying to run, but it's just a Druid. He is not feeling so happy. Undershock nearby with an X does connect onto Koikva. Synderen should have a Shallow Grave, though. Yeah, he certainly does. Gonna try to keep his friend alive. Now the Bugs scouting things out. Fiend's Grip, they're not gonna be able to get off the Shallow Grave. He has to back out. 2 down, they get the Bear. Now Synderen gets X, not gonna be able to TP home. Pops on the Grave, tries to make as much space as he can. But just a couple seconds left of lifetime. The Dazzle will fall, and all of a sudden, Power Rangers take a huge fight and regain some of that lost footing.
And they might be able to threaten Rax a little bit. Lone Druid's got his Bear up when he's up. The Necro's up in 13 at least, but the big mistake was that Dazzle was killed earlier and he hadn't gotten to the lane yet, so they weren't able to save Necro through Chrono. That could have changed everything.
Here we go. Era will be the one to take the Aegis on the Necrophos, so they'll have to kill him twice. And Kunkka getting dangerously close to his first Daedalus. We did see this from Power Rangers the other day. They did end up picking up a Rapier, though. We'll hold that thought as Cheshire Cat caught by the lasso right into a Veil. Reaper's Scythe. Not much the Void can do there. Kunkka, oh no, he tries to TP out. Savage Roar interrupts it. Undershock, you are definitely dead, my friend. That was a bit of a misplay, and it will cost him his life.
Dude, you know the best part about that is that Koikva wasn't even there. He was like off farming. He just happened to bring his Bear top. And with that roar, they guaranteed a double kill instead of just
roll like Tidebringer damage, you know, natural order, all that kind of stuff. This bear is definitely killable for PR, and that is a scary fact for Escape.
It's a swarm. It's tough to deal with. The Fs are almost dying to Weaver here. Okay, he did get a good roll though.
But Era comes in with a decapitation. That's a gem down. Synderen going to be happy to trade out his infused raindrops for a gem. Now Weaver out of the game for 95 seconds. He does not have buyback. He has the cooldown, but he's short about 130 gold. This is a huge window of opportunity. Void will be coming back up. He's got his Chronosphere, of course.
For his Bear, but to have the MKB just guarantees that he doesn't have to worry about missing anymore. And if a Butterfly came out on Weaver, it could pose some problems.
Weaver dewarding here, but it could cost him. Lincoln's gets broken. He gets grabbed by the lasso. Era has the Reaper's Scythe. They probably didn't even need to use it there for the kill, but want to make sure the Weaver cannot buy back. He did have buyback, by the way. 4k gold. He was pooling for it. That's a huge kill. They've got 100 seconds for Escape to try and close this one out. Now Koikva, the one that gets caught by the Chrono. Dazzle does grave himself. Koikva just gets tickled in the Chrono. It's like the Void didn't even do any damage. Now Synderen gets caught by a Fiend's Grip. He'll go down, but on the backside, Kezu with a BKB. In comes the Bear. In comes the full cavalry. And Era now joining the party. Is Earth Splitter going to make a difference? Definitely not. Undershock gets brought down. It's 3 dead for Power Rangers. The Dazzle will buy back. And that's it. PR have had enough. They tap out. With the Weaver in the grave without a buyback, they say, hey, there's no way we can hold off this push. And Bignum will throw away his life. That was a game-winning kill right there. It just takes one Reaper's Scythe. That's it.
And what they basically did is they moved around with Necro and Bat to guarantee that whichever guy they found pushing out top they could kill. And I don't know if they spotted him with the Observer Wards.